And I'm currently living close to Putnam, Connecticut, and there's a really
famous,
good one.
The world famous Putnam, Connecticut.
It is not world famous, and that's fine. I feel like there's some ancestral curse upon me, where anytime I venture too far away, I get pulled back into this area. It's very interesting. My grandfather lived in Putnam, Connecticut.
Okay.
And my whole life, I've been moving all over the world and being pulled back to that goddamn area. So it's kind of interesting. But here we are.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was a segue. I used to think segue was spelled S-E-G-U-E.
It is.
Space W-A-Y.
Oh, seg.
I thought seg.
Way, like tongue
in
or
English
vague.
or German, right, exactly. Like vague. Seg, right?
Okay,
and
all right.
it took me until embarrassingly recently to realize that segue was a self-contained word.
Yes. Granted, both of those endings are used for a version of segue, but
right,
very different different definitions and meanings, connotations.
Yeah,
it wasn't a copyrighted term, but yeah. whatever happened to was that Dean Kamen?
What?
Oh boy, never mind. I'm realizing that I've just hurled you into a realm that you don't that you're not a part of normally. So Dean Kamen, I think, was the guy who invented the Segway.
Who invented the Segway?
Him and Woody Flowers were two people very involved in the creation of First Robotics, which was
Dean Kamen.
Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Yep.
It was a big thing on the up and up when I was back in high school, and in fact, I think my high school was the first place to host a First Robotics tournament.
Okay.
I forget if we won or if Nashua High won.
Sounds like Nashua High probably
You
won.
got some good Pokemon there. It'd be a shame if anything happened to him. Just spins Fireball's head around. Must be from the training game around Violet City. The training at the gym must have been especially helpful. It's so interesting to me. Oh yeah, Miracle Seed. The shit. I guess I can give it to Hop.
You can give it to your Hops.
Yeah. Who doesn't, I think, have any... I actually should look to see, do you have any real moves right now?
No, sir, I do not. Maybe you can give him Flash.
Hang on a second. What was the... Prevents problems with status in sunny weather. That's neat.
I guess.
I find it fascinating...
You're indoors through most of the important battles.
Yeah. I find it fascinating that Pokemon gyms have the name they do, and they make... some... Wow, trash being higher up here than give is really interesting. Also, I guess use.
Right.
You hear gym and you think training, and like there are trainers in the gym and they are associated with the gym, but it's not like you can bring your Pokemon to a Pokemon gym and train them there.
You can
until the post game when you're rematching shit, but like otherwise,
no, you can. You can. All the gym fighters who aren't the leader are training
once.
Yeah, no, of course
you can only battle once. There's no. It'd be interesting if the concept of a gymnasium, I guess.
Right, I see what you mean. There should be something in every gym that allows you to train your Pokemon at least a little.
Yeah. Or like,
indefinitely.
Hey, here's the flying gym. Your flying Pokemon will get special.
Is this a legal catch?
I don't think so. That sucks so much. I love Mareep.
Everyone loves Mareep.
This is Route 32.
Are you positive? You caught Hoppip here?
I caught Hop. Do you want to look and see where Route 32 is? I'm pretty sure Route 32 is huge. I think we had this exact same thing when you saw Mareep.
Probably.
I really love Mareep. That breaks my heart a little bit.
Yeah, it's a big route. Look. So you're definitely here.
Oh, yeah. I'm literally in the top half of the top half of Route 32.
Sorry, man. I would love for you... I love Mareep, and even if I can't catch it, I would love for you to catch one. But it's just not going to happen. Shit. You have to murder him.
I hope I'll get lucky elsewhere. That works.
Oh, good.
I just have to wish to be lucky elsewhere, and I'll get lucky now.
Know that he'll be in pain as he dies.
Yeah. I mean, he's already got that whole thing of wool going on, so...
Yeah, wool's very flammable.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Yeah. That shit will go up. All right, let's get somebody else in here to get some levels going.
Are you sure? You shouldn't stop until he's a Quilava.
Joey.
What's he got? What's he got going on?
Rufus, howdy. It's Joey. How are you? Oh, yeah, I took down a Caterpie in the wild. Wow.
Literally the bare minimum.
Wow. It's a cakewalk. Well, I guess it can't be helped, us being so tough.
Wow.
All right, later.
Cool. I think Joey's into you, man.
Oh,
he
my
texts
God.
you a lot.
I beat a bug. Yeah, I killed a caterpillar today. All right, man. Cool. Yeah, cool, man.
Imagine if I just go to like, hey, Rick, man, how you doing? It's been a while.
Yeah, what's up?
I just want to let you know I killed a caterpillar today.
You what?
That's all I wanted to say. I'll see you later.
Wait, hang on. Wait. Beep, beep.
Yeah.
You know, that dial tone that everyone gets on their cell phones.
Right. When's the last time you heard dial tone? Wow, that's a good point.
Yeah, I can't think. It's been probably years, and it's usually when you have one of those phones you have to push 9 to get to outside service.
That's crazy. Wow. It's been a while.
Here in the D-pad, I've had to break it again. I realize. I'm so sorry.
The D-pad.
I'm so sorry, editing Rick. Me having to deal with this later.
Yeah, editing Rick fucking hates you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the same thing happened during yours. We had 3 episodes in a row where I just straight up forgot to break.
Yeah. Well, I'm John.
And I'm Rick.
I'm John.
I forgot
my voice is cracking because of the allergies.
I forgot that Hoppip doesn't actually have moves.
Yeah, I don't
know.
So
I literally don't even have the option of fighting
but,
properly.
I mean, he'll get a move soon, probably.
I fucking hope so. Oh no, critical hit.
Critical hit.
Yeah, so I got Roost. Oh, actually, Hoppip. Oh, well, Synthesis means that Roost is not necessary. Although it does have a little bit of strategic funkiness because it would get rid of the flying type briefly. That could be interesting.
Could be interesting.
I want to say Synthesis also heals 100% during Sunny Day.
That would make sense, but again, how often are you going to be doing that?
All right, so this is a very vertical route. Ooh, hello. What are you?
A Pokeball.
A Repel.
A Reapel. Right. Reapel.
Yeah, this is Pokemon HeartGold. We're on Route 32. We're making our way south.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Heading south. Oh no, it's a rat.
Kill it.
It mouse.
Kill it with fire.
Maybe like 2 more battles should be enough for a level there.
Yeah, I would like Hops to have a move. That would be
I would
nice.
too, yes.
And you're not at a place where you could buy any TMs, right?
No, God, no.
Not yet.
I appreciate that my 3 strongest Pokemon are all type-wise very well suited for the next gym.
That's helpful.
It's a bug gym, and I've got a fire type, a flying type, and a rock type all ready to go.
That's pretty solid, actually. And dude, you just one-shotted that guy, right?
I sure did.
Well done.
Yep, helps to be triple the level of your opponent. I've discovered.
Well,
top Pokemon facts.
Pretty good. I
Throw
guess.
your Master Balls at a Fearow and be triple the level of your opponent.
You know that was debunked. That never actually was. That's a bummer.
It's a bummer. I believed in it.
I wanted to believe
because it's such a perfect fake too. Because
I would have totally believed it.
Well, because that is absolutely the quality that some of these players guides had throughout the 90s. Less so like Prima and what was the other one? There were 2 big ones.
I know there was Prima and
there were 2 of them. Prima and another one.
I have some somewhere.
I got a bunch literally right there.
Sick.
But they were quality enough that rarely happened where there was something that was obviously wrong.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of third-party ones that had visibly either stolen or handmade art because they were like, oh, they can't sue me if I drew this kind of thing.
Yeah.
And be like, 100 player tips to beat Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Right.
And inside was just total junk. Just shit that was completely made up.
Oh, I was chalked it up to there was one guy doing the sidebars and the art and the captions.
Yeah.
And then someone who was actually doing the how to get through the game. And sometimes they didn't talk to each other, and that's where something like that might have come from.
And I mean, it's not like it never happened in official sources either, because famously, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 mislabels the shields in the instruction manual.
Does it really?
Yeah. I think the fire and the thunder shield.
Oh, good. Hops learned Tail Whip.
Sweet. I can't wait to fight now.
Wow, they really want you to not like this Pokemon,
God damn.
It's kind of insulting. Not even a tackle, guys? Come on.
Maybe I should put White Claw. It's so tough at this stage to be all right, who deserves to be out here and getting levels?
No one is the answer. None. Honestly, it should be Michelob, because if you don't level him up soon, he's going to get so left behind. Well, then again, maybe you want that. Maybe
it'll make it easier to level him up.
You're just going to swap him out when you get
also
somebody
very
better.
Possible. Hops, at least with the grass and the flying, has a likelier chance of sticking around for a while. Yeah, let's keep moving on Hops for right now. It's so tough because there's no like correct choice necessarily with these. Like, it's just everybody's got to level up. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be annoying. Does Roller Rock actually have a rock move right now? Rock throw, yeah. Okay, cool. Hey, John, you want to see what a Geodude does to a Zubat?
Sure. I can't imagine that this could go badly.
This is what a Geodude does to a Zubat.
A what?
Yeah. Pretty crazy, huh?
Damn. If only I had some moment in my past from which I could learn this lesson.
If only.
Oh, well. I'm sure everything's fine.
John is exceptionally good at killing poison Pokemon.
Yeah. Fucking don't be poisoned. That's my advice to every Pokemon.
John says with his half-poison team.
John says with his half-poison self.
I would love to go back and actually look at... I feel like we usually try to keep our teams pretty diverse because that's usually what you want to do with Pokemon anyway. But I'd be curious to go back and see at what points over time we have had like a preponderance of one type over another in various teams.
We have enough Nuzlocks now that we can do data analysis on them. I wonder if my finishing teams, how many of them had poison,
I feel like partly because of Gyarados, you usually wind up having a few water or a few flying at a time.
Well, yeah.
Also, flying water is so common that, like...
Super common. And, like, it's been a problem for me having too many water in the past. Like, but poison is also a stupid type.
Damn it.
Like, the design flaws in Gen 1 are staggering if you actually think about it for, like, 5 seconds. But, like...
and that's even...
It's also a wonderful game. What's this bitch
I don't know. I just want to check, make sure that nobody needs some quick healing here.
Oh, we're doing
we're good. We're good.
We got some time still. It's Heather's birthday tonight, so I want to make sure I'm not late for the festivities.
Oh, I was going to say, she on the phone. That's fun.
Fun.
That's why she's looking away. She's like, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. What? You wanted... Oh, yeah, hang on a second.
Well, she got one Pokemon.
That's always dangerous.
Nidoran Venus.
Nidoran. Alrighty. Still no actual moves.
It's so weird that because the like gender is in the name, they don't show you the gender.
It's so interesting, yeah. Like, if you rename them at all, including like putting a space or something, it will show it. Yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
It is coded to only hide the... It essentially, if the nickname is the same as the regular name for Nidoran male and female, they treat it as genderless as far as the display goes.
That's just seems arbitrary and weird and unnecessary.
I think it's just because they already have a mechanism for that with like Magnemite and Unknown and stuff like that. They're like flag it as genderless in battles and on the menu.
Yeah.
There's a few spots in some menus where they do show it separately for a couple generations also. It's a little... like, I'm sure it was something that, like, in Gen 1, they were like, oh, it'd be cute if we had a thing like that. Right. And then Gen 2, they were like, let's do that for everybody. And then they looked back and went, oh, shit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
And now they're so committed on it. Let's be friends. Can I have your... Sure.
Absolutely.
Sure, why not?
A cute picnicker, anytime.
I learned... I'm sure that I knew this at one point and forgot about it, but Nidorina and Nidoqueen cannot breed.
What?
But Nidorino and Nidoking can.
That doesn't make any...
I know.
I think you might be wrong.
I am not wrong. I saw this past week. It was extremely confusing to learn this fact.
How do you breed?
Because why?
Can Nidoqueen breed?
Like, I don't understand why.
No, Nidoqueen cannot breed. As a female Pokemon is unable to reproduce in the same way as other Pokemon, instead, to breed Pokemon from the Nidoran line, you would need to use a Nidoking. Male.
Now, granted, baby Nidoran can be male or female and will do their thing.
It'll become the proper Pokemon for the gender, yeah.
Yes. It's such a bummer because, like, I wish that they would just fucking retcon it at this point. Go back and make Nidoran
that's the dumbest thing I've ever
Pokemon.
Fucking heard. Why can't Nidorina and Nidoqueen breed?
And I get that, like, they have different stats, they do different this, they do different that, but, like, so what is kind of my answer to that? Like,
because menopause is what Reddit says.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, it's just kind of like, I don't know, man. So what that there's a bunch of differences? You've done weirder things.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
And like, oh, what would they put as the other space in the Pokedex? I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. just like something about it just feels so strange.
That seems really wrong. If any Pokemon are gendered and should be able to heterosexually breed,
or hell,
it should be Nidoking and Nidoqueen.
Right? It would make perfect sense. Hell, you know what you could do? Put Nidoran male and Nidoran female together as one species number and make like a genderless Nidoran the other one.
They will never do anything that changes the species numbers.
No.
You know that.
I know that.
How dare you?
It's so frustrating.
How dare you?
Well, because like there was a period of time where they could have changed it and it would have been like, all right, fine, whatever.
Right,
and that time was 25 years ago.
Yeah. There's like 1,000 Pokemon now.
Literally, there's more than 1,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. How many of them are good or interesting?
7 or 8.
Yeah.
No, I would argue there's
and
probably.
Here we are.
I would argue there's probably around 100 to 100. I would argue there's probably 150 actually interesting Pokemon out of the 1,030. I don't know.
I bet it's more than that. But I bet it's probably 250 or less.
I would say that that around probably less than a quarter of Pokemon.
If you add up all the starters and all the legendaries, you're probably at 200 Pokemon.
Yes, though are those interesting, or are they just kind of overblown in certain ways?
Well, yeah, that's a good point too. I don't know. You want to fight some Magikarp dudes?
I kind of don't, because I don't have like my 2 best dudes are weak to water, so I'm kind of like if I can get Hops something,
he's gonna just throw out a fucking Magikarp that can only tackle.
I know, but also if I can get Hops something.
Yeah, sure.
Anything. Leech
Seed.
He's
going to learn tackle. He's not going to learn Leech
That's
Seed.
fine.
It's not.
But he's got synthesis. I just want him to have an attack.
You want too much.
Whoopa.
Let me see where...
this is also not great.
Where does Hoplip learn stuff?
I guess we'll do White Claw for this, because Fireball is actually weak to water. I bet it's like level 11 or something painful. Mud Sport. That's rude. Also completely pointless here. Oh no, Electricity's power is weakened. Does Wooper have ground type yet, or is that just Quagsire? I forget.
I don't know. Hold on. I can only look up one thing at once.
Oh, we're going to be here for a minute. Water Gun. This might actually do some decent damage.
Game data?
Yeah, that was actually pretty okay there. Tail Whip. That's not pleasant. The Water Gun, I think, is special. That might actually be physical.
Got so many goddamn games. Just show me the move list.
Oh, that did more.
Right, well, in Gen 9... here we go. Other generation.
Yeah, there should be... Are
Does
you on
this count as
Bulbapedia?
2 or 4?
This would be 4. It also may separate HeartGold, Soul Silver.
It learns Tackle at level 10.
Okay, so that's coming up.
And then it doesn't learn a real move until fucking level 19. Bullet Seed.
Jeez.
Everything else is Poison Powder, Sunspore, Sleep Powder. So at 19, it learns Bullet Seed. 22, it learns Leech Seed. 25,
we're in a slightly bad spot here.
He sucks until level 25. Just so you know.
I should have used Leer earlier. I guess I can use Growl. Growl is defense down, or attack down, right? Yeah, okay. So if I Growl, then Water Gun should not be able to kill. And then I can heal. Yeah, this Wooper is actually just high enough level, and I've got just enough of a problem with water types. Is Water Gun special? Am I stupid? I did guess it earlier, and it does seem like that didn't change the damage it was doing at all.
Water Gun Pokemon. Neutral special.
Okay. Shit. Ugh.
Neutral.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
Special.
Okay, please don't kill White Claw. Come on. Please don't crit. Oh, come on! We're actually in trouble. We're legitimately actually in a little bit of trouble here.
White Claw died?
Yeah.
I looked away for 1 second and White Claw died?
Yep.
I'm sorry, man.
A critical hit did 18 damage.
Whooper! How about that? What attack was it?
It was water gun.
Shit.
None of this will do anything.
You definitely don't.
I'm
want to
actually
put out
in trouble.
Hops.
I'm actually in trouble right now.
Well, yeah, because Rolling Rock is 4x effective, so definitely not him. You could probably.
These are my only options. I could Michelob and try to quick attack and get and chip stuff down and sacrifice Michelob.
Yeah, you might have to. I'd rather do that.
Because otherwise these
Does
two
Fireball
could be in real
have
trouble.
quick attack?
No. He has
Shit.
tackle.
Yeah, I'd do Michelob and I would go for the quick attack and hope somehow you don't die, but you might.
Water is absolutely my biggest problem right now.
Wow, yeah, I'm very surprised.
The reason that I was 1,000% sure I was losing our first face-off is like, I have nothing for Totodile.
All right, do it up.
And I did use Leer, so defense will be down a little bit.
It missed.
Oh, mud shot.
You lucky motherfucker. Do it. Critical.
Okay.
Yes!
Jeez.
Well,
I'm
Michelob's
going
to
get some juice
That
here.
was brutal.
Man, I like
well
Spearow.
Well-deserved, Michelob. Well-deserved. Yeah, but, you were going to throw out Michelob for your next catch, and now you'll just throw out Spearow for your next catch, It, like, kind of sucks.
I mean, honestly, I should just go and grab Sirach just to have another Pokemon.
Well, how close are you to the next?
I think I've got a little ways to go still.
All right, yeah, head back.
I am probably better off going back
Be safe.
up. Man.
I want everyone in the audience to know, like, there have been times where I've jokingly made suggestions that would hurt Rick's progress, but I think he and I have hit a point through our years of doing this
actively trying to like fuck each other over.
To give bad advice.
No,
we're always just trying to be like, yeah, I guess that's fine. Like, do the right thing. Like,
no,
I
was fully.
I just told him to go back to the Pokemon Center and switch out. Like, I'm not trying to secretly orchestrate his downfall.
I was hoping to get further than this before losing somebody, but that was just. Water is just a dumb. Water is just a problem. Like, yeah, water. I mean, all I would have was tackle for that.
But like, I mean,
it would have had to be really good.
Spearow was actually. I'm surprised that got him. Like,
yeah.
Was it crit?
It was a crit.
Yeah, that's why it's just. Bad
I
luck.
used Leer so that I could bring its defense down. Because if I could survive that, then I was just going to heal attack,
sure,
and I literally just needed that one attack to not be a crit, and it was a crit.
Yeah, I mean, that super blows. It was mostly bad luck. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I should have used Leer earlier in the fight. Is what I did.
But a crit can always fuck you. Like, especially in this generation where crits are still a little bit crazy.
Yeah, they're double damage.
Right.
As opposed to nowadays, I think they're like 33%.
They've really toned them down. Oh, wow, you were close to the... Have you fought that gym yet?
This one, yeah.
Okay. I just feel like we've made remarkably little progress in the last hour and a half.
Oh, we did the Ruins of Alph for a little bit, so it also hasn't been an hour and a half of
That's true.
We've been playing for a little under an hour.
That's true. I got here like an hour and a half ago.
Man.
I'm sorry, but no, you're doing great. Like, nothing's wrong. Woof. Who are you going to bring in?
That is the... I think I'm bringing in Unknown. I should figure out what its hidden power... It's not going to last long, I'm sure, but a level 3 Sentret
it's better than a level 3.
Unlikely to do anything for me.
Dude, I'm sorry. You're hurting a little bit.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
Move him to the dead box.
Yep. All right. Why? Okay. Why does it look like this game? Why is this?
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
He's been bricked into the wall like a cask of Amontillado.
Let's see. What are we gonna name this?
Anyone else remember that? I remember that.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Box name?
8
Graveyard. GWAVE.
I'm trying to think like what would be
Gravy Yard. That's for food. Gravy Yard.
There we go. I was gonna say like, is there something?
Because all your dudes are food.
Yeah, there you
go. What would be for drinks?
I wish there was more. There were more letters. I would call it bottle return. It's usually on the. Hang on, is it on? It's gonna be on here. There's usually a little label that's on every recyclable bottle. That's got to do with. I think it usually has to be like. I was gonna say I thought it had to be like actually printed on it, like onto the glass itself, because there's usually like a 5 cents California or something that's on. That's on all of those.
Yeah, that's.
Do you want to look
bottle
up
deposit?
Like, do you want to look up what that label usually is?
What do you literally verbatim want me to Google?
Bottle deposit label.
Bottle deposit label?
Yeah.
Okay. It just brings up some stuff. Container deposit legislation in the United States.
Look through images. I want to get a picture of this.
You could name him Maine, Vermont, Connecticut, Mass, New York.
Well, I've only got 8 letters. I was trying to find. There's the California one seems to be on all of them specifically, and I thought it was like
CA cash refund. That's kind of fun.
Cash refund. I only have 8 letters.
5-cent deposit.
I guess that
is the cent symbol available.
That's what I was about to check. I don't think it is in this gen. I guess do a lowercase c.
That's lame.
Do like. I also can't fit deposit.
Turn.
5-cent return.
Yeah, it works. I like it.
I could call it 5 cents.
It's fine. It's the graveyard box. We get it. Don't have to agonize over that name.
This. We'll call top shelf. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, White Claw. Man, what a bummer.
How did this happen to me?
It just sucks that my 2 strongest Pokemon have such a huge weakness like that. Man, all right.
It definitely sucks that they have that weakness, and also that it's my starter type.
Yes, it's not great.
I usually
part of the reason I'm so like hell bent on getting this egg hatched and getting hops to be like usable.
Of course,
because then I've got at least an answer for water.
Right. I usually choose the fire type, and I was a little bummed you chose Cyndaquil this run. But now, as it's playing out, I'm like, well,
fire is usually a tricky type to work with. This gen is fortunate. This gen is fortunate because the second gym leader is weak to weak to fire, and is good against grass, which usually this gen grass is playing on hard mode for sure to start out. Yeah, because the first 2 gyms are flying and bug.
Yeah, you're right. They did that on purpose.
Dang. Well, all right. I am going to hit the store. We'll come back next time, and we'll keep heading down Route 32. Bye-bye. Cool.